Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the place they call the Rock and the home of the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Say it, son. Hey, bottom right.
The Golden Eagles will kick it off to get us underway.
I don't see it though. Yo, for those tuning in, man, let me know you can hear me in the chat.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Lewis wants to pass. Trying to set up the screen.
Come on.
Oh, gives him the tough
He
stiff
still
arm.
got all the
They
yards.
stop him just a link or two
He's
short
not
of the
though. I
first
read
and
that.
man, what they can do on second down here.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
My camera not working
Second
out for
down
some
defensively,
reason.
I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down.
Don't
Really
know
good job
why.
by the offense. Was like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Just feeds the running back. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Lewis to throw. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble and throws.
You are lucky that ball was able to get off. I'm surprised it got off. Should have been a sack.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way.
That's
And
bad.
they capitalize not only on
Tip
the
drill.
pick, but the great return
Tip
to
drill.
give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
He'll pull it down. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Off the RPO, complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. Receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thompson.
Thank you for
He
driving
stopped
him,
there,
bro.
but a good
Oh,
return
Lord.
coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28.
Seen the whole boy. He was getting it, wasn't he?
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll run it to the right side. Plows
Let's
through
go.
the defense.
Way to push him
And
back.
that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins.
Pushing it.
Stumbled to the ground. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Using his feet to buy time.
Bro, drop! Oh,
He'll pull it down
man.
the line. Great job by this savvy senior
He
to
got
know
off that
when
tackle.
he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Really nice
was
awareness
tough. I
that
can't
time by
even
the
mad at
quarterback.
that.
He knew exactly where
What a
he
way to
needed
get off
get
that
to pick
tackle,
up the
dude.
first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. There he
You
goes.
are so lucky, dude.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Lewis to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Come on, man.
Bringing it back.
Saw that shit.
Inside the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6.
Dang, why didn't you stop me?
Southern miss.
And the defense defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on second down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll go to the fullback. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Making side adjustments here.
Oh, brother.
Scanning the field, it's Braxton. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Power football with the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
Memphis picking up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Running to Green. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Bell. Finds a little space. There he goes.
That's
the 30.
unfortunate.
The 10. Touchdown, Memphis.
Highly unfortunate.
From the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there.
That's
a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense.
That's tough.
quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
I was there.
He'll bring it out. It's Montgomery.
Come on.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
That mug didn't do
They'll try to put a
anything.
drive together, starting from their own 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going with the ground game left.
Damn.
They'll give him a yard.
I wonder if they're going to give me that mug, too.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes the grab, it's Metcalf. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete.
That's highly
He's lucky to
unfortunate.
get that one back, almost intercepted.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man. You can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
It's green.
3 in a row now with that last
Oh,
incompletion.
my.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45.
Threw a green, man. I'm just baffled here.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
The give out of the gun. Hard running there. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Lewis wants to pass. Now adjusting.
Come on, y'all. What is going on?
First down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost...
They try to challenge it. Nah, ain't no challenge in this mug.
For a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Man.
No
Good
reason
hit.
to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Come on. Oh, my God. You would have just blocked.
Him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
know, as a defense, you kind
Oh,
of
I
want to force
asked.
the give. On the RPO, you want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. It's a reverse. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And I tell you what, I love the versatility of wide receivers nowadays. You can hand them the football in many different ways, but I like this. Get him going full speed in motion. He's already got all that speed built up. Hand him the football. He can chew up 5 yards in a hurry, get you those critical yards you need to put you in better situations.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Braxton. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Grabbed over the middle, it's Briggs. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Damn.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Got my thumb.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. And
What happened? How did you throw a red?
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Buys a little time. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced than a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Lewis to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
That was a pick. He didn't have to do that.
The offense just
that was a pick. He didn't have to do that.
Way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have, it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell, just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard him.
Flag on who?
Goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
Okay.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference.
They gave him the 14 time, but what's the fun in that, you know?
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long.
Where's the fun in
Looking
that,
to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout.
Let's go. Way to take that out his hands, man.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. The official says no good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
To the air, it's Braxton. Blasted as he lets it go. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
Like, damn, just blocked. Oh, my God.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
All y'all have
And the
to
Golden
do
Eagles
is
are in a
block.
mess here on 3rd and a mile.
What in tarnation, man?
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going up top. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's...
I live with that, man, because this is crazy.
Time now to join Kevin Connors.
All right, man. Good first half, man. We made a lot of mistakes that gave us the lead.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Extending the play. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
Yeah, that was
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this
At least it
defense
wasn't a
to start
fumble.
the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Davis. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown.
Way to break that apart.
He got a step. It was all
Way to
over
pick it apart.
They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Memphis wants to move quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Going for it from there, that's just outsmarting yourself. And guess who's going to pay for it? Your defense backed up with a first and goal. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi! And the punishment has been extended. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Hawaii. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Bell. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Bell. Finds the tight end. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Bell. Under fire.
Batman still
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
On the move, he fires. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Gets the back moving. Direct snap. It's Lewis.
Oh my.
Trying to escape and get it himself. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. Lewis wants to pass. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back, almost throws a pick.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
You got to give this defense a ton of credit because they watched the film. They watched this offense go up and down the field. This QB throw multiple TDs their last game out. Didn't allow a TD pass in the first half. And here they are in the second half.
He's taking the shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the first half of this game. So here they are now early in the 3rd quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back, taking a shot. I like the aggressiveness.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lost, the defense is wide open. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis to throw. Quarterback adapting. Fires to the right. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open? They always want the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what? I'm open, throw me the ball, throw my hand in the air. You know what? That pick, it goes in the quarterback stats, not the receivers.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Lewis wants to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just...
3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to the flat. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. They get to him as he throws. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wideout. Not much of a decision to make. There's the defense will move him back. The offense changing the play. Back to throw. It's Braxton. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown, Southern Miss. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Damn, dropped it.
Man gave him just a little too much.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football, and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Looking downfield, it's Braxton. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here's the handoff. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Memphis picking up the tempo. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't.